My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Bazaar. It's time to go with Vanessa. So I am still admittedly scared of Vanessa. I think by far she is the character that I understand the least, despite at least presenting as the most straightforward character. Ooh. Pet Rock. Every 5 seconds, deals 16 damage. If it's your only friend, your items have 15% additional crit chance. There is a silencer, which does ask me to go for some sort of a one-weapon build. Weapon to the left of this has plus 20 damage. If you have exactly one weapon, reduces cooldown by 20%. There's a narwhal. Not going to be taking that. There's Chum. Your aquatic items gain 6% crit chance for the fight. When you buy this, get a piranha. Well, see, here's the problem, right? If I get Chum, I suddenly need to get a lot more piranha. Because I'm really looking at aquatic items gaining crit chance. Piranha deals double crit damage, so it really wants to be the one getting that. Like, it's a very aggressive board, but it doesn't have much damage scaling opportunity. It just has crit. And Silencer is entirely dependent upon finding a weapon. And then also some scaling for the same weapon. Pet Rock is interesting. 15% crit chance the entire board, single item. But I think it's more of an item that I would want to pick up over the course of the run rather than start with. I'm going to click the Silencer. I feel really bad about it. Okay, thankfully Kina is next to Lost Crate, so when I go to Lost Crate, I know that I'm not going to later exclusively have Kina that I can fight. These are not the enemies I wanted to see. I can't beat Viper. I don't think, even though Viper has been nerfed. I think I would still have to have a weapon on field, whereas with Pyro, I can beat you without any item. Excuse me. I tried to... I tried to inhale my water, and as it turns out, there's a reason humans don't do that. It makes you drown rather than hydrated. I can just imagine the detective turning up at the scene, walking in through my office door and going, "This one managed to drown on dry land. Chalk it up as a Darwin Award."
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
All right, we got Cinders, and it looks like our weapon pickup is going to have to be from Quixel.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Both Clamor and Seaweed are good other items to have on that field.
On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah. Bye.
Nice. And we do have a weapon. Yay! Rifle. When you use this, reload at 1 ammo if it's your only weapon, and it will be.
Now sell me something. Something huge.
There's also Catfish. I guess there's also Star Chart. You know what? I'm going to do it.
Fun size, and then there's boring size.
Yeah, I had to sell things I just picked up, but I didn't know I was going to find Star Shard on the other side of them. Strange. And we go for the experience. We take the level up.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
I'll take the 10 additional damage here. Admittedly, I would have preferred left-handed or right-handed, but I'm not going to squabble. 10 damage is more than 0. It's not as much as 20, but it is more than 0.
It makes this more fun.
Ooh. Okay, it's not actually a burn core. It's a companion core charging a bomb squad. If it was a burn core and they had fiery, I would actually be threatened. But doing 3.6 damage every 1.4 seconds is... Sorry, 3.6. 36 damage every 1.4 seconds is definitely good enough at the moment. I don't want to treat myself like I'm locked into this build. It's definitely good right now, but it's not gonna be good for long. That said, I'll be taking both of the experience options here. I don't have much money, and the other options intimidate me. Giant mosquito, possible amber pickup, possible... No, we just go Rogue Scrapper again, I think. Obviously, best outcomes are Junkyard Club or Rust here for us. I'd happily accept Medkit or Junkyard Repair Bot for the additional healing on Seaweed. Seaweed is basically waiting for me to level up so that I can put 2 other aquatic items on field, so the Seaweed is actually scaling the amount it heals by.
See that plank? Walk it. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
I'm gonna take Medkit and also a Bronze tier item. Lighter. So rifle is not our long-term weapon, right? I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It isn't. Going to lick it in order to upgrade rifle doesn't seem like a good idea. Going to Isla to find a different weapon, that's very narrow, but if it pays out, that's where I want to be.
I do miss it.
Double barrel.
Use it well. Make me proud.
I'm not going to field it yet, but double barrel is good. All right, it's katana.
Lufo teaches stillness. I prefer action.
So I lose my 20% cooldown reduction to the katana, but in turn, I do a huge amount of damage. I don't need the shovel. We're going to need our damage to start scaling. It's not going to be good enough for long.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
That's more damage than I have, unfortunately. Yeah, the silver tier double barrel with 50 damage by base and another 20 damage from left-handed is almost impossible to overcome. Especially if they reload it, good lord. It's so dominant early. I mean, admittedly, that's what I'm trying to do to them. That's why I got the double barrel in the first place. But, like, how dare you do it to me? Sylvia sells silver tier items. Sure. Oh. Well, all that time, I thought that we were a double barrel and katana gamer. As it turns out, we're actually a sniper rifle. Every 7.2 seconds, deal 390 damage. Crit chance of 10%. Deals 3 times more damage if it's your only weapon. It is. And because it's my only weapon, it's also getting a 20% cooldown reduction from the Silencio. It's way too expensive to roll here, expecting that on the other side I will find something that I want to use. Realistically, though, like, Illuso Ray is not bad here. It's a friend aquatic. Like, Seaweed wants me to field some other aquatic items. Like, I could theoretically sell 5 gold worth of stuff here. It'd be those. And just pick up both of these. Seashell, shield 10 for each aquatic item you have. I would have 3. And Illuso Ray would have no multicast because I don't have another friend on field, so want to replace with something else soon. I mean... I think the actual way we go about this is we buy one, and it's only the Illuso Ray, and then if we get another friend, we'd field that, but don't all of those immediately lose out as soon as I find a crow's nest instead? Isn't this not long for this world? If it's not long for this world, why am I investing in it?
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Upgrade a bronze tier item. We'll give that to the star chart at this point. Literally just cooldown reduction for the sniper rifle is the most impactful thing I can do right now. Tempest Flame Dancer, you are hilarious. In a different world, in a different time. Admittedly, I do still really need some damage scaling for the sniper rifle. Some ability to get additional crit on it, things like that. But it turned up early enough that it's actually significant damage right now. Speaking of crit chance, that's an Eagle Talisman, more crit chance. Mountain Pass looking for a fight. We are going to fight the Tempest Flame Dancer then. Okay, fair enough.
Dervishes have 2 blades and no honor.
Fiery Cutlass deals 10 damage and burns for 10% of the item's damage with a multicast of 2. Like, it's exactly what I would have wanted if I was running the previous builds. But, like, with a silencer and sniper rifle turning up this early, how do you not? I'm so glad you gave me a bar of gold. I'm really, really deeply thankful. Gumball Machine. Oh, no, it's Curio. Curio can enhance the damage of sniper rifle a bunch of different ways. Gumballs were exciting for the same reason. Sell the bar of gold. I'll buy exoskeleton and old sword. Actually, hang on. Let me quickly check. Bar of gold. Oh, it doesn't even show me its upgrades. Because this guy can sell bar of gold, so I wonder, like, if tier 2 bar of gold sells for 20 rather than 10. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, because I think there's a diamond tier bar of gold that sells for 40? Anyhow. Honestly, Icicle for freezing at the start of the fight is pretty good too. Cooldown, damage. It's crit chance there as well. This is insane. Okay. Give our leftmost weapon plus 4 damage. It gets 3 times that because it's my only weapon. And now that it has full cooldown, I'll lower its cooldown twice. And field that back. Or 6.5 seconds. I think it was 6.8 before. Sell the lifting gloves. Actually, the lifting gloves in combat could give additional buffs, but no. And the exoskeleton.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Oh my god, iron sharpens iron. Your leftmost weapon has +2 damage. When you buy a weapon, increase this bonus by +2. Oh, if only I got that right before I went to that store.
But I'll keep you as long as I can.
Yes, this is definitely the bullet state. So we're freezing at the start of the fight, we're burning at the start of the fight, but realistically, it just comes down to how fast does the sniper rifle go off. Does it crit them in the first shot, or does it crit them in the second?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Okay. Ooh, that can actually heal between our hits. That's going to be a problem. Okay, so we did manage to hit them, and they are healing and shielding back up, unfortunately. Hit them again, not enough damage for the kill, and they have scaled significantly, so the barrel and the seaweed are doing significantly better now, but they don't survive the third
Less
shot.
blunder, more plunder.
Whew! Oh, that was important. So level 7, our upgrade is definitely going to be the sniper rifle. Additional HP here is good. Small items to try and actually field out a board would be nice, but if I'm entirely honest, I do believe that like 3 of these positions become Crow's Nest. Like as soon as I get the opportunity to see a large item, it becomes Crow's Nest. I'm gonna get this respec change. I mean, it's 100% Hydro, dude, right? The energy potion is definitely the biggest hit available, but like, this guy can't kill me in this time, so if I can get my level up, I will. They are unfortunately slowing the sniper rifle significantly more than I would have liked. Yeah, but we crit. Guaranteeing that crit is like the next huge thing that I can do. Citrus, cool. Additional regen, love that. Silver tier weapon, silver tier loot item, silver tier item. We're going to be going for silver tier loot almost exclusively. Crit chance and cooldown are the things I care about. Speaking of cooldown, yes, there is the docks. Yes, that's an incredible event, but Tox Clock sells haste, slow, and cooldown items. What do I need? Speed for the sniper rifle. Like cooldown upgrade for Star Chart or Silencer would both be huge. Honestly, just a slowing item to put on board would also be pretty big.
I'm so fast, I'm living in your future. No, I won't tell you what happens.
Oof. Javelin, when you haste, reload this one ammo? No. Illuso Ray, we already told you why we're not going with you. And Bolus. I mean, 2 of those are weapons. It's pretty easy to explain those aren't coming with me. Figurehead. Aquatic items to the left of this have their cooldown reduced by 10%. Weapons to the right have 25 additional damage. We will field that. $25 additional damage to the sniper rifle, of course. 75 additional damage to it. I mean, that's not what I wanted at all, but it's a lot of damage. It filled that slot for me. I should have been buying and selling weapons. I forgot about iron sharpens iron. All right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine, trust me. It's definitely not fine that we're versing a Pygmalion that hasn't dropped a fight yet. The enemy with the most amount of HP, with the most ability to out-shield and out-heal. Oh, that's not going to be out-shielding and out-healing. All right. I think I pretty much only get 1 shot at this. Do I crit you on the first hit, or do I lose? I crit you on the first hit. Nice. Ooh, fishing rod. Nice. Definitely going to be going for the Trash Town Mare here. The opportunity to possibly get the augmented weaponry. When you sell a small item, increase your weapon's damage by +1. Huge. Gigantic. I mean, I guess I would temporarily run the temporary shelter if it did turn up. 21% crit chance. Shield of... Well, actually, hang on. No, this is kind of what we want. Silver Hero Loader Arm gets the upgrade. It's definitely the sniper rifle, which now gets 5 times. And I know it's constantly against the docks that we find our best positions, but Isla wants me to buy and sell weapons for the sake of the damage of the sniper rifle, which is exactly what I am comfortable doing right now.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Each time I buy a weapon, I am giving 2 damage to the sniper rifle that turns that into 10. It's 10 damage every weapon I purchase.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you. Enjoy the thrill of battle.
With numbers like that, it's going to be really difficult to convince me to not buy a weapon. Just a single weapon at all. That said, 140 HP for free is exactly what I want right after I just spent all of my money. I really wish I had items on this left-hand side that I cared about. 15% cooldown reduction. Yeah, okay, it's still in the right position for the seaweed. It literally just comes down to how fast does the sniper rifle go off. I need to give it haste. I need to lower its cooldown further. I need to give it more damage. So that it doesn't need to crit. Okay. They do have a lot of healing and shield, but if I crit in a single hit, we win. Nope, did not manage to crit. 31% chance, by the way. This is our 3rd hit.
Well, I'll admit,
Nice.
that was impressive.
I'm gonna go to Orion, but only because the star chart is a tool.
What's up? Come on in.
Spyglass. Adjacent items have 25% additional crit chance. At the start of each fight, an enemy item has its cooldown increased by 3 seconds. I can't afford to reroll here. Powder Flask. Reload the item to the right of this, plus 2 ammo. Honestly, not bad, but it does require me to have, like, energy potion or something like that to really care about it. I don't think I take that as a speculative pick right now. I think I was just coming here to see if you had the star chart for me. Finally, we get to see the docks in a position where I can afford to go to the docks. As much as I want haste and charge skills, the ones that Zara can give me on this level are very unlikely to be the good ones. So I'm going to go to all in so I only get gold tier skills. Weapons have plus 6 damage for each aquatic item you have. Plus 12 damage, which is then 60 additional damage. There are definitely better things in the pool, but that's not bad.
Soon I think you will be ready for Adira's training.
Oh no. How much HP does Infernal have? $1975. It's the second swing of the Infernal Greatsword that starts to get really, really dangerous, but by the 3rd swing we literally die like a couple seconds afterwards. I think we do it. I think we do it and we can. The Dire Mosquito admittedly did have insect wings, as well as when you slow, haste an item haste a weapon 1 second. Like, it had hits.
You know I will return.
But I just care about experience more. Ruby. That's gonna be a level 9 level up. Oh my god. JJ, sell me weapons?
Profit 10.
port. Reload your items 1 ammo and then charge them 1 second. Ruby, increase your other items burn by 2. Lockbox, when you want to fight, this gains 1 value. Your weapons have plus damage equal to this item's value. That's technically a way to get additional damage on the sniper rifle. It's the worst possible way to get additional damage on the sniper rifle. How much value would it need? It only gets 1 value every... It's so slow. But it gets additional value every time I fight? No.
Do you have to leave already? Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
I bought Ambergris literally just so I have another aquatic item on field for the sake of sniper rifle damage. Narwhal and Repeater are obviously never being fielded. They're just charges for iron sharpens iron. I'm going to go to Kev's Armory. I don't expect to see anything here that I want. Shielded torpedo. Barrel and coral armor. Do I even spend the money on a reroll? Would I field Cove?
People say my armor's the best.
Silver tier loot item. Yeah, we could have gotten 6 gold, but it's silver tier loot item. Cooldown reduction or crit. It's healing. .5 is going to start getting really way too slow, especially because my enemies are going to start having things like slow and freeze online, which means that it's not actually even as fast as that. They have train, so they have reasons to put slow on field, which they have on field. There's the dock lines. It's a lot of damage on their field, and I only have 3 items, so they're going to be pretty much permanently slowed. Damn it. Sniper rifle was about to go off. Literally any lower cooldown and we would have won. And it was exactly the reason I said as well. Ugh. Please, it's like... It's really important we get fights in those.
Finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Get rid of Piranha and Narwhal.
And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you. Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer action. Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me. Use it well. Make me proud.
That was a lot of additional damage to the sniper rifle. I don't think we beat Radiant Corsair, unfortunately. I think Radiant Corsair is exactly the kind of fight that I'm really bad at right now, unfortunately. If this had lifesteal, maybe we could go for the Radiant Corsair, but it doesn't, so I'm gonna settle for the possibility of a 6% cooldown reduction to board. As soon as the sniper rifle gets an upgrade, it'll literally double its damage again because it'll be times 10.
Maybe a skirmish.
Artisan Dunes to give it plus 50 damage. I mean, it's shield. We just shield with our sniper rifle now. It's a lot of survivability we just picked up. Yeah, I have items to sell, so I do have money. I'm gonna go to JJ.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Awkward. Rowboat, charge adjacent items 1 second. If you have 5 or more unique types, reduce this item's cooldown by 50%. So, tech, weapon, aquatic and vehicle. I guess I would move the silencer away to put the rowboat on field.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
I lose 100 damage. But now every 4 seconds I give it a second worth of charge. Every 3.8 seconds. Ooh, 6.1 on the shielded sniper rifle. That's huge. Slowing at the start of the fight immediately is actually pretty relevant. But I don't think I'm cash positive enough to justify trying it. There is also a world where eventually we decide that 25 damage, which is 125 damage for the sniper rifle, is not worth the additional 10% cooldown reduction on Rowboat. That's theoretically possible. Right now, no, it's not the case. In the future, maybe?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
My people believe in peace.
Oh, squares!
Boring.
Well, at least there's no Caltrops on there, but actually Caltrops would probably be a better square for me to see than most of these. I really needed a crit on that first one. Or that second one.
Next time,
Never
I'll
mind.
show you what I
Literally 82 health. Good lord. They had rigged! They had rigged. They've got a gold crook, gold Jabalian, gold flail, a deadly Atlatl, and a regal blade they'd clearly been investing in. Arms dealer, honestly, that's a really powerful build. The fact that we beat that, despite the fact that it's pretty much exactly the build that should beat me, I think says that we're actually quite powerful right now. I just don't feel it. I'm gonna go to middle because, I mean, there's an off chance for an upgrade on sniper rifle, but Rowboat, Star Chart, Figurehead, all really good hits here.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Well. Sniper rifle deals 10 times more damage if it's your only weapon.
Delivery's free. I like the exercise.
If I had the ability at all, I would purchase Tripwire. I definitely don't. So sad, but whatever. Oh, no, no, Surfing Safari. You know what? I'm still going to go there, because if I have to, I'll sell the Figurehead. So anything that costs up to 10, I can still afford here.
They've been honing for eons.
Your leftmost ammo gets +2 ammo, not relevant. Your small diamond tier items, not relevant. Extreme comfort, when you heal, your shield items gain 2 shield for the fight. Honestly, I'm so sorry, but we're actually going to say no to Surfing Safari entirely. God, I wish that weren't the case. Dr. Vortex, though. Your Neophiliac would be an incredible skill for us here. The first time you freeze, burn, slow, poison, or haste each fight, charge an item 2 seconds. We freeze immediately at the start of the fight, and we can get other triggers. Weather machine every 6 seconds, burn 4, freeze an item 1 second, and slow an item 2 seconds. So here's the thing, right? Old Zane. What does this guy have for us? Well, why don't I tell you? It is Vanessa only skills. So we've got first 5 to 10 times use an aquatic item each fight. Haste a weapon 1 second. There's depth charge. If you have only one weapon, it has +5/+10 max ammo. If it's
Sails
also
down,
aquatic, it gets
anchors
additional
up.
damage, but it's not aquatic.
Just waiting for your command.
Berserker. While your enemy has more health than you, your weapons have their cooldowns reduced. That's nice. Flurry of blows. Slightly reasonable. And extra roll, slightly reasonable. A lot of this is crit related. Not much of it is related to scaling an individual weapon, unfortunately. However, Bjorn, he doesn't have that many skills he can sell me right now. Yeah, which means when you freeze haste...
I know the eastern sky is beautiful at dawn. Can we get
is
moving?
pretty available.
Everyone's already so slow, but sure, let's make it worse.
First time you freeze each fight, haste an item 1 second. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Dad's killed them. You know that, right?
Happens literally at the start of the fight. Andy, I mean, I'm gonna look at you for either weapons that are cheap or a silencer upgrade.
Can't afford it. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
I mean, I didn't expect to get both.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Clamra. At the start of each fight, use this. And it's gold tier. I don't think I turned that down. I don't yet have the reason to use that,
Excellent choice.
but I don't think I could turn it down. $300 additional damage. I would just have to give up 1 second of charge. Okay, never mind. We're not fielding Rowboat. Just yet, at least.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Rowboat needs an upgrade or two before it's really giving out enough to justify its position. Yikes, that's exactly the enemy that's worse for me. They literally just gain a huge amount of shields. Yeah, I gave you a big crit, but you've got a spiky shield to do that damage back to me. It ultimately comes down to, like, I would have to crit multiple times in a row in order to win this fight. I mean, I am critting. Nah, they win. They win right now. Never mind. I guess I got past. The longer the sandstorm goes on, the worse they are, but yeah, they'll win the fight before that. So this... Oh my god, such a good build. Okay. Specifically against mine as well. At the start of the fight, they shield 35% of their max HP. They're also the healthiest character, Pygmalion. They've also got Shield to Fixer Upper, which doubles its shield. So its shield's equal to 4 times the item's value, and it doubles that. And then also Balcony, property to the left of this, has double value in combat, so it doubles that again, and also cooldown reduced by 30%. And then Deed, your items have double value in combat, so again. Honestly, this is an insane board. Like, without killing them basically instantly, and it's really hard to do, because at the start of the fight, they already have 5,000 health. It's insane that I got as deep into that fight as possible. That person's going 10-0. I really don't have much money. You know what, Ferris Khan? Why don't you give me one shot, one kill right now? Why don't you do it?
You crossed someone you shouldn't have.
One shot, one kill. If you have only one weapon, it deals triple damage, but its cooldown is increased by 50%. Or the energy potion, I'll take that. Hell, I'll even take the upgraded silencer. Shadowed cloak? Why not? Left-handed for plus 400 damage? Yeah, that's pretty good too. Oh my god, we did get cooldown reduction as well. Hallelujah. Yeah. .4 seconds. Woo. Artisan Dunes for another 100 damage on the sniper rifle. I really need to get its crit chance up somehow.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
Quixel, those aren't relevant to me. Well, thank you for trying. Adjacent items get plus 15% crit chance, and when you crit, haste an item 1 second. I don't know about that. I think we're at the point that literally just getting faster trigger, even though like I'm losing 300 damage for it, I think faster trigger is more important right now.
Go buy something huge and then sell it to me.
Also, this way, the haste trigger from Invigorating Cold can only go on either the shielded sniper rifle or the rowboat, which then gives charge back to the shielded sniper rifle.
My fight isn't with
It's just
you.
about speed of first activation for us right now,
You
and
should
crit
know,
chance.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Oh, they're going to be doing slowing.
You've got talent.
Yeah,
You should
speed of
put it
activation
toward
and crit
noble
chance. I just need to get the crit chance to not be, 31%. Figurehead is also a little outmoded at this point. It's giving 250 damage, but like, what isn't?
Discounts for peace. Use that for the good of all. I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
54% crit chance. .4 seconds and 71% crit chance. That's the play. Unfortunately, we lose our freeze haste at the very start of the fight, though. So this heals us under the shield and also deals damage, and also generates the shield, rather. Frustrate Champion is who I want to beat. But I believe... Well, actually, hang on. Let's quickly check. Because Frustrate freezes you in response to things. Freeze all non-weapon items at the start of the fight. Frost Potion, I think, can only freeze items of its size or lower. No, I think I beat the Frustrate Champion. Yeah, a lot like that. Frozen Bludgeon. When you freeze, your weapons gain 8 damage for the fight. Not going to be relevant to us. Upgrade an item. Another 5% cooldown reduction from either Star Chart or Silencer. I could get 20% additional crit chance from Crow's Nest. I could get a second of slowing on my enemy. Ideally, I don't need to use this that much. This is for if my enemy starts faster than me. I don't yet have a plan to give 100% crit chance to the shielded sniper rifle, and it's too important that it gets it.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh. You're a smart one for your size. Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless. I think that suits you beautifully.
Nice. 10 damage from each of the weapons that we bought there. Grandmaster, I technically have the ability to cash in to get another 5, which would mean the upgrade for Iron, Invigorating Cold, possibly Strength. Let's have a look at that. I'm just going to take the Strength upgrade. It's 5 additional damage, which is 50 additional damage to the sniper rifle overall.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Oh, that's a nightmare. They've got heavy shadowed cloak, so this is going to be perma-slowed. As soon as they activate their first item, it's going to be perma-slowed. 91% crit chance. Like, if I had 71%, I don't know if I'll win that fight. They start going off ridiculously where I'm getting nothing, basically, at that point. Like, because this doesn't have haste, so it actually ends up doubling its cooldown up to 10.8. Oof. Small aquatic item is a catfish, which I can sell for 8 gold. Love that. Zarkon for experience, absolutely. Definitely not slow or poison skills, so we'll be going to Adira and hoping.
The best. It's not humility, a deception.
Your items have 16% additional crit chance. Do I think getting the final 9% crit chance for shielded sniper rifle is worth the same as crit freeze? I don't think so.
But there is so much more.
Because if the enemy survives my first hit, then freezing an item and also triggering my haste immediately on the shielded sniper rifle is huge. It's kind of like reel 'em in, right? Like, if your enemy's below half HP, reduce the cooldown of all of your items by 50%. It's kind of like that. Mr. Volkus Enforcer, you're very scary right now. First 3 times you shield each fight, freeze an item 2 seconds. This will be perma-frozen. But it also only needs to fire and win once. But I don't even know if it does that. I'm gonna go to Boss Harrow.
You with the Gorgons? Yes, this Tell your bosses. They're gonna pay for this.
Unfortunately, because we have a different level of strength, it couldn't give me the gold tier of strength that the enemy had there. Oh, the bayonet. Nice. Good, medium and large. Fire small at +1. I have a couple of smalls to sell you.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
Alrighty then. Thanks for having me anyway.
Oh, look. It's so tiny. Oh, Wordsworth is gonna yell at me.
Come on, big cooldown reduction. Literally the biggest cooldown reduction. It's right there. 12% cooldown reduce, and 4.7 seconds on that sniper rifle now. It's Mr. Stinky! Yeah, finally! I've been waiting to see you. How's your building going? Ah, I see. We are the same. You are unfortunately slightly faster than me. And dead. So you don't want you to do your scaling in battle, you want to do it out of battle. So that's the primary differentiating factor right there. That tripwire never slowed me because the only item I activated killed them. That's fun. All right, Street Festival. The fact that you could have Mac and Mac could have a energy potion means that I have to go to you. Shiny Pendulum. Haste 2 items for 3 seconds. When you crit, charge this 2 seconds. Adjacent items have plus 30% crit chance. This has +1 multi-cast. I mean, it would have perma haste on the board. Dragon's Breath. When you use an adjacent or dragon item, this gains +4 burn for the fight, and then finally Turbo Hemlock. I mean, realistically, this is a plan to have perma haste. Actually, I guess it could replace the star chart as well. It's 15% cooldown reduction. Okay, I'm glad I rerolled. Seeing an energy potion there would have completely changed everything, but this, so I lose 0.8 seconds on the first activation in the sniper rifle. Admittedly, the first activation in the sniper rifle is certainly the most important one. But this is also now guaranteed to crit. And when it does, 5.5 seconds into the fight, it will give enough charge to the Shiny Pendulum for the Shiny Pendulum to multicast and give haste to both the Shiny Pendulum and the shielded sniper rifle. And then this will attack every 2.75 seconds from then on in. Which I think is better.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right? I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
What if that's the play? And we go for upgrading Rowboat. Because then when the Shiny Pendulum does its multi-haste thing, it'll also haste an item that gives charge to the shielded sniper rifle. That's against 2 seconds of slow on an enemy item whenever they activate. I don't think I upgrade Tripwire. I think if anything, I just keep Tripwire for the possibility that I enchant it with something that makes it worth keeping. I'd love Rowboat to actually get an upgrade. That'd be... oh my god. How big that would be. So very big. I mean, it feels right, right?
Waste of gunpowder.
Not on 100% crit chance, unfortunately, though. Quixel, you want to upgrade that Rowboat?
Have any huge items?
For me, thank you.
I guess I made a sale. I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
4.4 seconds. But 3.5 in, it already gets charged. So actually, lowering the cooldown of that doesn't matter, because if the Rowboat activates every 3.5 seconds, then it immediately triggers the shielded sniper rifle afterwards. Oh my god, this is so good. Literally, Star Chart's invalid.
Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this.
I'm honestly completely fine with the fact that I expended money there that it turns out I did not need to. An additional second of charge on the Rowboat is good for activating the first shiny pendulum. Upgrade on Crow's Nest gives us another 20% crit chance with the Sniper Rifle, and the Sniper Rifle really needs a crit. But it doesn't want the shiny pendulum for an adjacency. Doesn't it? I lose 300 damage. But also the shiny pendulum wants to be on the other side of the Rowboat. If I get your weapons to have lifesteal, then I can remove, like, if you have only one weapon on field, you get lifesteal, then I can easily remove the Crow's Nest.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew. I may be young for a captain.
This
but I've
fight's gonna
seen my
be
share of
easy,
storms.
peasy. Oh, W item value in combat, please don't use that. Toxic Subscraper, that's a lot of value. Uh, 4.4 thousand poison that early on is pretty hard to avoid. Charter weapon with lifesteal. You are kidding me. I literally don't take it.
I will not fail you.
Good lord. It's the only thing that they could give me that I wouldn't take. It's literally the only thing.
My food is gonna make you
300 health, please. I'll go to Isla, I'll buy small weapons.
Buy my weapons, and you might.
No, but then this doesn't even really matter. Guess it gives additional crit chance. I don't even have additional ammo for it. I absolutely can't run the boulder. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if it looked possible.
Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Come on, Frustrate, give me the blizzard. Let me freeze all non-combat items at the start of the combat.
Sweaty, Bazaar, bad place.
Frozen Bludgeon again, yay! Definitely skill.
You have great potential. Let me train you.
Its start of combat speed is the only thing I care. Well, there's quality over quantity, which means that I can replace the Crow's Nest. If you have a vehicle, your non-vehicle cooldowns are reduced by 10%. Rowboat is a vehicle. It loses so much crit chance. Like, literally, this would be the reformatting of the board. It's down to 36% crit chance. It activates 4.4 seconds into the fight, though. Every 2.2 seconds after that as well. Does it even need lifesteal? It's got shielded. Yeah, it does.
Your training is not
Vermeer, please give me a crit skill. 4 or fewer items, 10% crit chance, no. And no to the other one as well. I'll sell. First time use large item, doesn't happen. When you crit, your weapons gain 5 damage for the fight. Okay then, thanks. Like, it's still every rowboat trigger that causes the shielded sniper rifle to go off. So that's still correct. Unless I want to go for the original setup. 5.5 seconds, but almost guaranteed crit. Freezing at the start of the fight and hasting at the start of the fight are nice, but like the haste is not necessarily going to hit a target that's relevant. I still need to find crit chance before I can take the crow's nest off fields, even though I got the lifesteal skill. I just can't rely on getting to a second or third hit of the sniper rifle at this point. We're too deep in the game. Enemies are... Oh my god, you doubled both players' weapons damage. Literally, if that was not frozen, you immediately die. But they crit, and then they froze a 1 in 3. They got the shielded sniper rifle right before it went off, in fact. Look at it go. It's literally got full charge right now. If it ever had no freeze on it, it would have killed them immediately. Damn. Do I just, like, trust way too much in the rowboat? I feel like I keep trying to put together fun rowboat builds, and they all get to about this point. Pretty much like 7 or 8 victories, and then they die. I thought this was big enough. Evidently not. I am finding days 10 through... Honestly, I'm finding, like, days 8 plus really, really difficult nowadays. First 5 times your enemy uses a weapon, charge 2 items 1 second. I mean, that would have been nice. Never happened, though.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My father lives through me.
I mean, it's still bringing up the average at the moment, but good lord, it's not 10. I'll take my 2 chests. I'll take my additional pips. I'll take my tooltip for quality over quantity. And I'll hit the end screen and say that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been The Bazaar. Top left is a series playlist for all of my content of the game, past, present, future. YouTube recommendations down below. Stream past the names of the people who are generally supporting Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out above the thank you, and a special thanks this episode to Kimaru. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.